Good evening. Welcome to Pathologic. We should be good. Um Halfway through day 5. Ruben has finally reached out to us with a thing to do. So we paid to free some people from the jail. That's literally the last thing we did. We spent a lot of money, so we're broke, and we're hurt, apparently, to free a bunch of innocent people from jail. And we have agreed to meet with Willow and her not-father at 9 in an infected part of town to try to facilitate her saying, I'm gonna do what I want. If I want to dance, I will. And then Ruben has been working on a vaccine, which apparently his current source is depleted. And he just wants to come to me to talk about it in person. Okay, so let's go to him. So the plan is we're going to go to Ruben, and then at some point I want to check in with Aspity. As a reminder, like half the women in town have a headache that is having them say the same thing, which is definitely spooky. So let's go. I don't know if Aspity can help, but if anyone can, I'm willing to bet Aspity can. Raw meat. It's very expensive. I do have a good chunk of money on me, though, so that's something. Even after paying to free those guys, just shy of 50k feels good. I'm willing to bet Ruben's place is going to be difficult to get into. Now that that district is infected. I'm slowly working on building up rifle ammo. Bit by bit. Might need to buy some from Bad Grief. It is 1 o'clock. We have an appointment at 9. So it looks like not up these stairs, huh? That's annoying. Probably have an easier time going through there. Do we just gotta ask me first? Okay, fine. This area is no longer infected. I still get rats. So I still have to be slightly careful. Keep trading for bandages and tourniquets. I do want to go through there. Alright. picked up a rat. I have successfully captured a rat. There's anything in this location. Oh, nothing I'm really looking for. Alright, nothing around this. Wasted my time coming down here. But I'll at least be able to take the railroad in. So that'll be the plan.
Pins are sticking out of the pores of my skin.
Aspity has the same headache. Okay. Well, darn. So that's Aspity, Ava, Yulia, Lara, at least. Feels like this is cheating a little bit, but that probably means I'm doing something right. Still, but caught on geometry? Thank you. Okay. Ruben, what's up?
I haven't slept for 3 nights straight. I don't think I'll manage another one.
You're here at last. Damn my position. I have no choice but to hide from the townsfolk, see? I understand their anger. They have armed such parties to hunt me down as if I were spreading the plague rather than trying my best to stop it. Any good news? Oh yes. We won't be able to produce a full-fledged vaccine in these conditions, true, but with a little bit of luck we'll succeed to make a reliable preventative formula. Admittedly, the effect of the injection won't last longer than 10 hours or so. Still, if it proves effectual, many lives will be saved. So, he must be talking about mass-producing the vaccine he had made for me that I tested in the plague house. So a full-fledged vaccine is out of the question. Unfortunately, I'm not that good at chemistry. A vaccine would call for someone less crude. The reagents I'm used to would ruin the source specimen. I'm lucky to have my teacher's solutions, at least. They prove to be useful. On the other hand, I've almost figured out how the vaccine may be compounded. I can almost write down the formula. How is it compounded, then? That depends on the results of the further tests. Hopefully we'll be able to run them today. What exactly are you going to test today, then? As you undoubtedly remember, our first attempt at making a vaccine involved a microbe that was already dead. To this, the organism produced almost no immune reaction, so our second attempt we had a weakened microbe to experiment with. Weakened by, well, you know. The third vaccine, then, should be made on the basis of a living specimen. The bacterium dies when extracted from a life-sustaining environment. Do we need to collect a portion of infected blood from someone who's still alive? Something along those lines. Brace yourself, Bachelor. We need a human heart. A heart that is still alive and beating. This is the meat that will make our curative broth. Why can't we just bring an infected person here and collect their blood? I tried it already. Didn't you say the bacterium dies along with the blood cells? It's even more drastic than that. The microbe survives for mere moments in its pure state. It splits, it converts the blood cells, and it dies. However, a heart muscle... What about it? If the sickness spreads to the heart, it makes a kind of colony there. I know it may sound ridiculous. I'm not really a scientist. I merely recall the observations I made. An infected heart would allow us to extract the bacteria at its most pure, most potent state, provided we work fast enough. Why don't we just bring an infected person here and take as many blood samples as needed, one after another? That won't do. The infection must have progressed to an irreversibly critical state. Whoever carries it would be in agony by the time. We don't have to cut the patient up right here, though. I believe we have about 30 minutes to bring the heart here from wherever it is obtained. Are you saying you want me to obtain it? Young Barack offered his help. He was going to dissect the dying anyway, but he's already more than 6 hours late, so I'm forced to request your assistance. If we're unable to find Barack, you'll have to perform the grisly task yourself. Barack was going to dissect the people while they're still alive? I'd like you to know that he is set to achieve a rather noble feat. He wants to duplicate his father's success. While we were busy trying to protect the healthy, he wants to make a concoction that will enable him to cure the sick. He calls it a panacea. Reportedly, he's made quite a bit of progress on it. I'll try to find Barack. Please do. This is by far the best bet. I guess the old Gimskis would know where the protege may be found, but if you're unable to get a hold of him soon enough... Perhaps you're better suited to the task. They'll arrest me the moment I step foot outside. Even if I conceal my face, the proportions of my body will give me away. I wouldn't have asked for your help if there was another option. Okay, I eagerly await your return. Just remember you have to act fast after you've procured the heart. You'll be pressed for time. Leading the donor closer to here would help. If someone you know would kindly agree to help, do not refuse it, as long as they are reliable. Very well, you can count on me. However effective the vaccine proves to be, we have to try. Okay, we gotta go talk to Big Vlad to find out where Artemy is. And we have to get not infected on the way there. And we're getting exhausted. This is obnoxious. All the way out the back, maybe? Cannot hop on the crates. Okay. not seeing a lot of rats here, so that's something. You know what? I'm here. Let's talk about grief.
Where are they taking the stiffs? Throwing into the river once again to drown the town?
How much does he sell the rifle? Rifle ammo's cheap from you. I've got 3 shots. Give me 8. That feels reasonable. I have a lot of lockpicks that I have not been using, so let's sell one of those. Just to keep everything topped up as best I can. Okay. Okay, no reloading it. Good. This still has all the durability. Good. Quick save again. Let's get out of the warehouses. Okay. Alright, from one infected district to another. Okay, easy travels. Big Vlad, any idea what Artemy's up to?
Fortune turns all things to the advantage of those on whom she smiles.
Oh, I thought you two didn't really get along. Are you looking for him? I sorely need to find him. I'll be most unhappy to learn he's been seized on Sabarov's orders. I was informed by Lara Ravel about it. A witness of Barak's arrest came by to her place. Why? Groundless suspicion. Many innocent people were arrested and thrown into the dungeons at the town hall last night. Barley and his barbers caused quite a stir yesterday. A stir that has made quite an impression on Sabarov, so he resorted to harsh punitive measurements. Everything goes exactly as expected. This is his first step towards autocracy. I'll get him out of there. Give it a try, dear doctor. Artemy deserves it. Even if he has taken it upon himself to break a law or two, we need him alive. Perhaps if you vouched for him, the fierce Sabarov would let him go. What a grave mistake it was to grant him full authority. Your mistake, Doctor. I'll do my best. Okay. Feel like I'm speedrunning this right now, which is funny because I know that I still move slow, but right now I feel the time crunch of 9 o'clock coming. Really got to get this sorted out before then. Just got too much to do. I don't know where all I'll need to be. Like, Ruben is on the opposite end of town from where we're supposed to meet Willow, so... I was gonna say... We're going to Lara's to find out what's happened to Artemy. I don't think I need any of these drugs. I've already got some I'll probably use tonight. Mostly just trying to keep an eye out for more Schmouter. I did just walk past it. Walked past it going towards the kid. Okay. Laura, what can you tell me?
What do you need to take to avoid infection?
Laura, please tell me, is the man who witnessed Barak's arrest still here? I mean, the harpist. He's dead. Did he tell you where they took Barak? You saw them escort him, nothing more. It was by the rail bridge. He was seized by Sabarov's patrolmen. There were 3 of them, and yet they barely managed to keep him under control. When they were crossing the embankment, Barak broke loose, so they knocked him to the ground. The harpist said he also thought back then that they wouldn't be able to take him anywhere far. And then he felt sick. Is that why they haven't taken him to the Town Hall dungeons? I don't know. The Town Hall is chock full of prisoners. Dozens of people were arrested yesterday on various allegations, you know. Sabarov probably wants to keep Barak as far from the light of day, in anyone's eyes, as possible. I suspect it was Katarina's whisper in his ear that became his inspiration. They're playing a dark game. What is it all about? I think he got into Clara's way somehow. This Clara girl seems pretty scary. I guess Artemy must have disrupted her plans, and I doubt she was planning to do good. As for Barak, on the other hand, his noble intentions are apparent. Okay, so Artemy gets in Clara's way, and Katarina pushes Sabarov to arrest Artemy. So you hold him in high regard? He turned out to be a very impressive person. The semblance to his father is so strange. I can't help thinking about him. Indeed, he's an honest and brave man. You two would have made good friends. So Barak's lair was at the works? I don't know, I've never been there. Although Isidore did have a hideout or a secret lab at the works. I remember him complaining I was too old to climb over the embankment 10 times a day, and that railroad noise could be rather distracting. Thank you, Laura. Now I know where to look for Barak. Do I mean, it's got to be one of these, right? I guess... This is the main quest. I mean, it's gotta be one of these based on what she said, right? At least I assume that's what the work says. Maybe this one. I think maybe I don't talk to Sabarov. If I tell Sabarov what I'm up to, and Artemy helps me, then he'll know I was involved. Come on, get up there. Well, the easiest would just be to cut through there and take the train tracks again, right? Yeah. Three o'clock, 6 hours. It's another reason to not go all the way to Savarov. It saved me half an hour, maybe more. This is the wrong side of this. Hello, Plinthead. Thank you for joining me. Currently looking for the Harspecs so that he can get us a living heart. I feel like I've got some ideas where he might be. The game seems to think I should know where he is. I don't know if that's quite true, but I'm gonna try. Okay, come on. Get around the things. You should be somewhere there, yes. Held by Sabarov's men, somewhere nearby there. So we're just gonna try a couple buildings. See if we can find it. Maybe we won't, and I'll need to reload, but... I have a feeling that we can work this out. So my guess is he's somewhere in probably one of these three buildings that I can highlight, so we're just going to try those and see what happens. Well, that's not a door, apparently. Locked. That's apparently not it. This side doesn't have a door, so we gotta go to the other side. There's a door. Okay, you get that one. That's fine. Ooh, no door on this one. Or at least not on the ground level. That's frustrating. to check these warehouses too. Okay. Getting lost. Dankovsky was very confident he knew where Barak was. But Dankovsky might be full of shit. Hey, we got something. Sure enough. Okay, 4 o'clock. 5 hours. Okay. Not a trespasser, just a passerby. What about you? Are you, by any chance, the infamous dangerous offender? What's in it for you? Order came through to transport the prisoner to the town hall. If that were the case, people of lower rank and heavier build would have come. We know who you are, Doctor. You're kindly joking, aren't you? So you'd rather do it the hard way. You just wait. I'll come back with others. Low rank, heavy build, tailored to your preference. Okay. We can get Bad Grief to help us, which would be good, because I'm kind of beat to hell right now. Alright, so this bullet, that's where it is. Bad Grief should be relatively easy to get to, so off we go. Relatively. Yeah, I should probably get that from here. Okay, still don't know what's going on with all the headaches. Definitely disconcerting. And this is definitely taking longer than I want. I guess I've still got some time. I don't feel like I'm doing badly. Through there. Alrighty.
Where there's carrion, there are crows.
Grief, how would you like to kill a few patrolmen? You won't be held accountable for this sin. Who's to guarantee me that? You? Me. So what? I mean, I'd like to. I would, Doc. Like I'd ever pass on the chance, but, the honey's sweet, but the bees sting. Them patrolling bees are far much worse than them worker bees, you know? They hit hard, without a shred of pity. Organized, too. They show us no mercy. They won't. Their orders are, we deserve no mercy. We deserve being strangled, exterminated, and buried alive. I need your help. Set Barak free. I'll cover you. This is the dear kind of help, dear Doc. It won't come cheap. Name your price, then. 10,000, Doc. I'm doing you a favor here. 'Tis just half the sum. I'll pay for the rest from my own pocket. Human life comes kind of cheap these days, don't you agree? I have that. There you go. Where should the forces of justice strike? Barak is kept at the works in a building that... Got it, I know it. Cellar of the Corpulent Workshop. Roger that, as our forefathers used to say. Where do we meet? Wait for my villains. The attack begins just like that, no warning. Be prepared. It'd be a pity for you to miss out. I'll be ready. Don't touch Barack. Do you know what he looks like? We know everything, Doc, we do. We little birds tell us every single thing. Now shush. Go to the ambush and wait for us. Okay. Now this is where we switch over. That should be stable enough. Okay. Let's get back. We're getting very exhausted. Okay, if Barack is good, this won't take long, and maybe I can get like a 2-hour nap before I need to go see Willow. Not being chased by a rat. If I remember right, it should be the other side of this building. Oh. Oh, there's the key, and I'm carrying too many things. You know, I don't really need the rat. Not at the moment. Leave a rat on his body. The other guys don't have anything? I can't take the knives?
Go, Oinon. I need time to pick up my tools.
And so we finally meet Oinon. Just a pair of pawns on this dreadful chessboard where each square is blacker than black itself. Are we friends or are we foes? Will one consume the other, or will we part, each striving for his own victory? I'm really not in the habit of rejecting an extended hand, but why do I constantly hear that you're getting in my way, jeopardizing the people I'm trying to save? You've been lied to. Why do they say that your path is paved with corpses, and that you're going to drown the town in blood? That is true. I will drown it in blood. It's been foretold. You know that I come from a step kin. We value the words that tell the future of a warden. Some people I kill in order to save others, and is all I can say in my defense. I have nothing but respect for you, but we're unlikely to get along. In you, I see myself. I see the hands of your fate hold you by the shoulder. You are a pawn. I am a player. We'll see which of us is a pawn in the end. You can just call yourself a player. You have to deserve this right. You can't just call yourself a player. You have to deserve this right. Farewell, Bachelor. Wait a minute. I need your help. What kind of help do you need? Before you reply, you must know that I'm already about to leave and undertake something rather risky. I've promised to help somebody. If the person you've promised to help is Reuben, then there's no need to try and be two places at once. I was actually him that advised I meet you. I see. Master Reuben wants to take care of people. I admire that. Will you help us get an infected heart? I will. I'll be working alone, though. Meet me in the blind backyard at 9 in the evening. I'll pick out someone whose foot is in the grave already, take them to a dark corner, and start working. I'm likely to move around a lot, so look for me in the neighborhood. Why 9? That's when it gets dark. Got enough enemies in the town already. Darkness offers protection. What if something unexpected happens? I'll cut open the dying person and start working. If they find me, I'll lead the pursuit elsewhere. If that's how the situation unfolds, you'll have to pick the heart from the body yourself. I hope my harvest will be good for stock and you. I'll find you, Barak. Yeah. We are meeting in the same place. Because of course we are, because nothing in this game is nice or friendly. And there's zero chance that the person with their foot in the grave is going to be Willow's father. Alright, well, we can sleep at Lara's. Let's do that. I head out through to Lara's. Eat, sleep. Maybe take a little medicine. Already forgot what way I wanted to go. Please let me through? Why does the map lie? The map lying doesn't help me. I get like a 3-hour nap if I can actually get to Lara's. Maybe we'll take some Mirror Dorm too. Maybe. I imagine I'm going to get a longer sleep at some point. What does my food look like? Okay, I've got food. Yo. Get that bandage. Thanks, buddy. You have one too, by any chance? No. Okay. Too much to ask for two. Yep, that path. Okay. Not interested in beta tablets. Good. All right. Before we pass out from exhaustion and hunger. That's pretty good. things more do I need? Last 5 hours. Let's save. There we go. Take Miradorm. And then sleep 3. Okay. Not yet 9. That'll give me time to get over there. So I am going to run to the restroom real quick, and then I will be right back. Alright, we're here. We rested. We're at like half health, half exhaustion. Our reputation's taken a blow for working with criminals. But everything is gonna be alright. By alright, I mean horrifying. Save. Cross through past Sabarov up there. Okay. Tourniquet. Good. I feel like we should heal up the rest of the way tonight, but still want to stockpile in case I end up with a lot to do someday. Still got my gun. I feel like I shouldn't really need that. I'll go knife. Are out of food at this point. Oh, that's really great. I don't have enough of the right kind of knives to trade with them. There, 9 o'clock. That's what I thought. That's not actually a path. And I've got a rat to deal with. Reload. We can do this. Just gotta get past the rat. Not a big deal. Oh, hey, this is a path. This works. It's much better. None of that, please. Should be right around here. Dead guard. Okay, there's Willow. There's her heart. Alright, let's get it back to Ruben. Officially on a timer. I just want to straight shot this all the way to the train track. That's my best way in. Thank you, Bandito. Stupid. We try again. Under the street light. It's good design. This way better. Maybe we try it. Should have just shot him twice. This is what I have the ammo for. Okay, used 2 bullets and the guards killed him and I got nothing. But I should have a clear path, and apparently I'm out of revolver ammo. Sounds like a problem I need to solve. Still got a lot of sewing needles, so I feel like I ought to be able to work something out. Yeah, keep going to the tracks. Hope we did it fast enough. Frick. Okay, okay. We got this, we got this. I'm the best, I'm the best. really feel like I ought to be able to kill this guy. You know what? I've got this. Let's try it. That's better. That worked much better. Make sure we have our knife ready. Deal with any rats. I'm gonna save on that. That was worth the rifle shot. It was actually profitable, given how much I spent on the rifle ammo. Not this time. Please stay out of the way, please stay out of the way, please stay out of the way. Thank you. Okay.
Perfect valor is to do without witness what one would do before all the world.
This is it, Doctor. Seems we have exactly what we need. We have brought the bacteria into the light. This writhing, horned abomination, we can look at it now. Maybe even give it a name? You won't have to go to the Inquisitor empty-handed. So the last iteration was different from the previous ones? The vaccine will be ready by tomorrow morning. Where did you get the specimen? Brock gave it to me. That blood is unusual. Did you ask him how he came across it? Blood seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, I know, Bachelor. It's strange. I think I've learned to tell the character of a person by their blood specimen. Here's the blood of an egoist. This one belonged to a poet. The owner of this blood was exhausted, and whoever gave that specimen was destined to become a great person. Well, this blood is extraordinary. What matters is you make the vaccine. I'll be back tomorrow morning. All right. Perfect. I wonder... Can I tell VAR? Should I tell VAR? Do want to get back to Ava's, and he's over that way. Too nice for one revolver shot does not sound right. Okay. Sounds like a bad deal. Mostly should be able to get around this. Are we okay? Okay, maybe not. Just stick to the left, be quick. Where did you come from? Is still the main quest done? There's a real shame about Willow. Burrock did say he wouldn't do it unless someone was going to die, and she was infected with Sandpest. Still doesn't feel great though. I still supposedly owe Anna too. We'll see if Var will talk to me at all. I might just end up reloading and going straight to Anna's. I really was expecting something to happen with all of the women with a headache. And nothing ever did. Okay. I've come bearing grave news. Brace yourself. She's dead. Did she get infected? Probably. It's not your fault, but someone's fault it is, eh? Someone's been touching her, holding my lovely thing with her pestilent, pesty hands, kissing her with their hollow black mouth, pit of mouth. Things are going south. Oh no, pity for the pity mouths. I'll avenge that sweet thing. We'll find the person that's done this to her. We'll find them all them pity mouths. I shall found a brotherhood of zealots, and we shall burn them all to ashes. Be fun. Great fun. The streets are filled with zealots even without your help. I know. They're killing normal, healthy people. We're gonna burn the pest. I'm praying to have a chance to burn the pity mouth, the person that touched her tender knees last. I pray I get the chance to burn that person alive before the sand plague burns them from the inside. Plague that snatched my girl away from me, I'll burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it to ashes, burn it to the ground. This is the most idiotic way to fight an epidemic I can think of. Cool. That'll be something to deal with later. Did not pay me any extra. I was given an advance of 50,000, which means I only owe Anna 25, since she wanted half. It's not nearly as much as she was actually hoping for, but I'm curious if she'd take it. We're gonna save and walk over there. Don't want a piece of me? That's fine. That works. Thanks. Still got a long way to go. There's actually not a way out of this. People still attacking each other in the streets. Get 'em, boys. And there's a rat. This whole place is a mess. You can chase me all the way to Honest, that's fine. That's the wrong door. And I knew that.
Life is hard.
The Hunchback has given me money in advance, but I couldn't save the girl. She caught the infection accidentally, and then the Ripper's knife got her. The only consolation is that she didn't really have a chance to make it. The Ripper wouldn't have cut her otherwise. Does that mean Willow's dead? Are you sure? Yes, I am. That's just lovely. Come again? Such an alluring girl. Every cloud has a silver lining. What do you mean? I've got my payback in spades. Oh, please allow me to spare you the underlying reasoning, will you? By the way, did the Hunchback say anything about taking this out on the old Gimskis? I guess the Calamities are truly the best time to settle old scores. You're out of your mind.
Purr, says the cat.
Cool. All checked in on that. Don't think it really solved anything. Definitely have the feeling we have largely made things worse. But Ruben says the vaccine should be ready in the morning. I do think I want to get all the way to Ava's if I can. I don't see why I couldn't. I know I could stop at Laura's, it's closer, but I want to be closer to the Canes. Ruben will probably be in contact with them first. As far as Saburov is concerned, his men were just killed by thugs. So I don't have to worry too much. He was already on a path of escalating violence anyway. I don't think anything I do will really affect that all that much. I'll make sure Ava's okay. That the headache really didn't develop into anything. Gosh, there's a theater performance in a half hour. Okay, we'll go to the theater. We'll watch the theater performance. Then we'll go to Ava's to go to bed. Check around the back of it while we've got time. That's interesting. I don't think I noticed that before. Okay, that's fun. You get far enough away, they definitely just break off. He's still right there, but you know.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
So here we are.
So much blood was spilled.
Spilled? You mean by accident? Something you had nothing to do with?
It had to be done so that we could move forward. We're on the path to victory. Don't you agree?
We are. Now we know how to fight Sanpest for real. False rumors have been disproven. It's no demon. These are just tiny particles that die quickly if they can't bite into hot blood.
People fear Katarina's prophecy.
People only fear bloodshed when it's their blood and their shed.
Blood. Blood is nothing but a nutritional medium. He who sows blood reaps a ripe harvest.
Thanks for that.
Our delusionment is often a
So everybody's still good. Let's get to Ava's. Let's go to sleep. Please. Please let me just get to Ava's and go to sleep. Okay, new infected districts. That's bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh god. That rat scared the crap out of me. Okay. It's bad. Ava's house is not infected. Ava, you good? You good?
Can you feel how rapid my heartbeat is?
You know, I'm almost happy now, my dear Daniel. I found a way to help you. But hush, for now it's a secret. You have a peculiar look in your eye, Ava, as though you're not quite yourself. Have some sleep. You must be exhausted. I'll have some sleep, too. We are still at half health, so let us take some Miradorm. Sleep. Alright, almost 7 o'clock. It's time for a hard save, and that is it for today. I'm going to close the stream there, so thank you all for joining me. I'll be back next week, and we'll do day 6. Almost at the halfway mark. Doing okay. Alright, I will see you all next time. Bye.